This is Chris Kelly with a simple instructional video on keeping your peak fitness workout log. Now, regardless of whether you're in a fitness class or doing an online or in-person program, keeping track of our strength training lifts as well as conditioning is a great way to see progress and really track how you're doing and kind of where you measure up. With that said, our workout chart and our general workouts are broken up into several sections. Beginning with our workout A, we begin each workout with our strength training lifts. All right, and in this example, I have a push-up and a straight leg sit-up. All right, these are the exercises that we're going to perform first with each workout, and the things that we want to progress in difficulty with each workout in some way, or by either adding weight or difficulty in order to progress our bodies. With that said, you'll notice that on 115, I've done 3x8. That denotes that I've done 3 sets, so that I've performed the exercise 3 times for 8 reps each. All right, and I've used 40 pounds. That would mean, in this case, I've put 40 pounds on my back. For the other lift, for our straight leg sit-up, I've also done 3x8. So I've done, an identical rep scheme here, and I've used 20 pounds. All right, and I did that on 115. Now moving on to the next time that I did this workout, all right, I also did 3x8, but I've added 5 pounds, so I progressed in some way. By the same token, I've added 5 pounds to, my straight leg sit-up. And again, on 2-2, I've done the same thing. And really, when we're looking at progression with strength training, this is done by either adding reps or adding weight or difficulty. So with the push-up, you might put your feet up on a box, or, you might put some weight on your back. But if you find that you're kind of at the top end of the prescribed rep range, like say we ask you to do 6 to 8, and you're consistently getting 8 for the lift, try to make it a little bit harder next time. Try to add some weight. Try to maybe add some reps if not. And that way you can see that you progress in some way with each workout. Now, for our model fit and online training clients, we often employ circuit training, all right? And that's when we ask you to do 4 exercises performed back-to-back in either circuit or interval training. And with this, you've noticed that on 115, I started with 3 rounds, okay? So I've completed the circuit 3 times, and, that's kind of what I've done. In order to progress this, what we want to do is add density, okay? So we want to add rounds to maybe the same amount of time. Maybe we add a couple minutes to the circuit, but you've noticed on 125, when I perform the circuit again, I've gotten 3.5 rounds, and then on 2-2, I've gotten 4 rounds. Okay, so I'm adding density, I'm adding extra work and volume to my circuit. Therefore, I'm progressing because I'm getting more work in the same amount of time. By the same token, for conditioning, all right, we usually employ 2 varieties. All right, we're either going to keep track of how many rounds we perform in a set amount of time. So for this workout, for Edna, this was a 25-minute circuit, and in total, I performed 4 rounds. Okay, so when I perform this workout again, I might want to get 6 or 7 rounds in the same amount of time to kind of signify that I've progressed. All right, moving on to drop dead, which was performed on 125. All right, this was an interval training workout. So rather than saying we performed 4 rounds, in a set amount of time, all right, what we've done is say we're counting kind of reps per round of each exercise. So for the push press, say I did that for 60 seconds, I got 13 reps. Okay, that wasn't very good, but the point is that in the first round I got 13 reps, second round I got 10 reps, there's a dash between those 2 things, and in the third round I got 11 reps. All right, with the squat I've done the same thing, and with the kettlebell I've done the same thing again. So this is kind of just a tangible representation of what I did on that day, so when we revisit this workout, I know that, I want to get higher than 13 reps in my first round for the push press, and, this kind of gives me an idea of, where I need to improve in particular. But with the strength training, the idea is that our lifts stay the same for 4 weeks. Okay, so we're going to be doing that for a period of 4 weeks. You're going to really have a couple chances to really progress yourself in that exercise. Circuit training stays the same for a couple weeks as well. So again, you're going to have the chance to add rounds to that. And for our conditioning, we will revisit workouts periodically throughout the month. So while we might not do Edna every week, we will revisit Edna maybe 2 or 3 times during the month. The same thing with drop dead. So whether you're in a fitness class or you're doing model fit or whatever it is, this is kind of a simple primer of how to keep your workout chart. Generally we like to keep these in either a notebook or we'll issue you a chart, and that is our instructional video.